become successful in this trading business. And I want to say good morning on Zoom and good morning on YouTube as well. I'm really happy that I can share my knowledge with you today. And yeah, we have a lot of things to talk about, and I want to wrap it into the next, I hope 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes. I hope you agree with that. So let's go through the chats. So, and as always, we start. Yeah, you know, just a quick hint to the risk note. You are responsible for your own trading. You should know that, but I'm quite sure you know that. So Alexander, wonderful, good morning. So, and now I can see all of you. So we in the background, we're developing a lot of new things for you with the team of Admirals. And oh, by the way, I'm your host, Markus Gabel, in the case you don't know who I am. Who is this stupid guy who's talking to you every morning? But we're developing a lot of things to make you better and better, and they'll help you to become a better trader. So let's have a quick look at the numbers. And the topic of today is about the rate decision of New Zealand, which coming out tomorrow morning, which Wednesday morning is 4 German time. And today, the most important number is the CEW, ZEW indicator of economic sentiment, which will have a huge impact on DAX, MDAX, TechDAX, and so on. And but this is just only important for day traders. And I hope you are not a day trader. Day trader without deep knowledge will end in a disaster. And I got a couple of emails. They confirm that sentence, that without deep knowledge about the market, day trading is gambling. And most of the people lose money in day trading. The dark number around about 1 year, to be honest, is 98% lose money with trading, especially in this kind of day trading. So you should be aware what you're doing there. And all experienced traders will tell you the same. The best trades you can make in higher time frames. The trades are more stable, it's more calm, and at the end, with the proper money management, you can make a lot of more money. But this requires from you this kind of discipline and this kind of developing yourself, which means a personal development. This is absolutely needed as a private trader, absolutely. So, and tomorrow, let's go to Wednesday because that's the topic for today. We expect the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, the monetary, and we expect no change about the rate decision. The rate, they will keep it and leave it at 0.25. So the more important appointment will be the press conference, when they will talking about why they leave it and what they expect from the future. And this is what we expect tomorrow morning. So how we should, as private traders, by the way, how we should handle this situation. So by the way, we are in this currencies, we are we are trading in 4-hourly charts, which means I wouldn't open a trade so close before those numbers will come out. So you cannot know, you can never know, even they believe the numbers, you don't know what they will announce. And sometimes it could be a kind of surprise. And then the price is jumping up and down and you are in and out and you will lose money. Believe me, I make such stupid trades a lot of in my trading career in the past. So I have learned my session, by the way, through my mentor with the cactus, you know. I have learned my lesson to stay on a sideline until They announce the numbers, and then I can see how the market is reacting, and then nothing happens. Then I can look for my next signal, and everything is fine. But I know a couple of guys outside there, especially online, they're talking about news trading. Guys, we don't have this information like the institutional traders. We don't have it. That's just gambling. And this is not what we are doing here. We want to become successful on a long run. This is the most important point. So stop guessing, stop gambling, all these stupid things. You will lose money, and more worse, you will lose precious lifetime. So if you lose money, you can work harder, you can to get back money, or maybe you can learn trading to get it back. But by the way, lifetime, precious lifetime, unpayable lifetime, you will never get back. When the seconds are running down, they are gone. They will never come back. So be aware of that, please, okay? So this means all pending orders with New Zealand dollar in any combination should be cancelled, right? Not really. It's not a need. It's up to the chart, of course. And if you trade in daily chart, of course not. So let's check the charts about New Zealand US dollar. So this is this one. So here we are. So basically New Zealand US dollar. So you see nothing happens in the last days. And this is most of the times the case when we expect the rate decision. So people are, the institutional money is not in right now. Most of them are at the sideline because they don't guess and they never gamble in trading. So which means we are down, and of course, I canceled my pending order right now. It makes no sense. First of all, there is no balance candle, by the way, and the price actually is going down, and we have this volume zone there. So that's not longer a nice picture. And we want to look at nice pictures to make good trades, by the way. So, and if you don't have a nice picture, and now we expect a rate decision, so get out. So if you are involved in another trade like New Zealand Canadian dollar, let it go, because this is also New Zealand dollar we are involved in, but we sold half of the position. We are fine. It's a free ride. The stop loss is far enough away. So that's fine. And so let it go. What about Euro New Zealand dollar? Yeah, let's have a check at Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's open it here. Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Alexandra, I guess it's 4-hourly chart, yeah? I guess. Yeah, okay, cool. So I guess you are in since a couple of hours. So if you are in, then I guess you went in around about here at 167, I guess, roundabout. You should, or maybe a little bit higher there. So it's 4-hourly chart. When I'm talking about this rate decision, it's more for day traders. But if you are, it's like the same in New Zealand Canadian dollar. So if you far enough in the profit, what you can do is maybe sell half the position, then you are fine, but trail your hard stop into the profit. So you cannot lose money, because if the price will go down as a consequence, 169.09, 69.09. Oh, that's a little bit late, guys. Yeah, okay. That's difficult. So that's difficult. That was the entry yesterday. To be honest, that's a kind of preparation on weekend. You should know which numbers will come out. and for us as swing traders, rate decisions are with the unemployment rate every Friday, every first Friday in the month. It's the most important numbers. So I wouldn't get in there. So first of all, we have a big resist there, and we expect. So that was really, how should I say? Guess, Alexandro. Guess what it is. So I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. So what you should do right now, yeah, to be honest, it's difficult. So at least I would say I would trail my hard stop below this candle here. So, and then let's wait what happened. Yeah, and I'll try. Yeah, into profit, it's a little bit too close, I would say. Because if you are in at 169.09 here, here we go, I guess, then okay. I guess it's the better thing. You're more safe. If you push it, trail it into the profit, then everything is fine. Because if the price will go down and you are out, then the trend is still valid and we can look for another entry after a balance candle. I guess this is a good idea. I would do the same. Okay. So you see, you should prepare your week on the weekend. So I do it. So I see, and I have a look on the numbers, just only rate decisions. Then I know, okay, I don't trade because most of the numbers will come out on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So then I know what I have to do. But this is what we should avoid to do, that we get in trouble with our trades. And this is really, that's the worst thing you can do ever. What's the worst thing is to get in trouble with your trades, that you must kind of confusing during your trade is running. And this is what you must avoid in trading. Stick to rules, planning your plan, and then follow the plan. And one part of planning your trade means I have to know which numbers will come out. They could have influence or they could have effect to my trade. So be more careful about your trades, okay? This is really, really important. So that's was the topics about Euro, about the New Zealand, what's coming out. So let's switch quickly through our running trades. Australian Swiss franc. I drew this rectangle here because, to be honest, I expect that the price will go down there on my way, by the way, back to the point of control. Let's see what happened. So we are completely free. It's a free ride. Don't intervene into that trade, okay? We sold half the position now. The stop is in profit. We don't have to do anything, okay? So let it run. I hope you could let it run, okay? So New Zealand Canada, everything's fine there. So the price make kind of stabilization there. It's a free ride. No need to intervene. As well in US dollar Japanese yen, that's really damn it interesting. So look at this one. Yeah, I know this is the bigger challenge at the human part, not to intervene, especially you all have a free ride. Okay, now you see the price is still going up. So there is no need to intervene. And this is what I predict last week, that I guess that the price will remain there. The price will reject it there at this higher point too. And now the price is going up. So let's see, it's 4-hourly chart. This is the big advantage in higher time frames. There is no rush. You are not in a hurry to intervene. Oh gosh, I hope I don't miss something else. No. Musa. Oh, I did my meditation this morning, 20 minutes, and it's a need to get your brain free. You need a free mind to become successful in trading, okay? So this is our FTSE trade. So we sold half the position. There is no need to do anything. Yeah, we had a balance candle yesterday. with a little bit higher volume, which means the price has really problems to cope this challenge about the last 0.2, but the trend is still valid, so there is nothing to do actually. So don't intervene. This is South African, so the price is circling around our entry right now. There is no need. So my purple line means this is my soft stop, okay? If the price will close above the soft stop, then I trail my hard stop. Otherwise, I expect that the price will go down to my last 0.2. Oh, and by the way, the plan is that we sell half the position. Either we reach the 0.2, or maybe on that way down, we have the price has problems to go deeper. Then we sell half the position, okay? And the last one is silver. Same, circling around the entry. So stop loss, it's daily chart, of course. Stop loss is above the smaller the 0.3 with the question mark, and we expect that the price will go down as well. And I will sell half of the position at the 0.2. Then I trail my hard stop into profit, and then it's a free ride. So let's see what happens. So basically, there is not too much to do. Still on my watch list, Hang Seng Index. Yeah, this is a kind of worst case stop sell order. If the price will continue, then it must pick me up there. So actually, the price is fighting with the point of high, and maybe today will occur this kind of balance candle. Then we can delete the order, but not today. Wait, we will talk about tomorrow. Then crude oil as well, the price is stabilizing there. So you can see why is it. Look at this one, high volume zone there. Market, the price, the people trading there a lot of, which means we have a balance candle there. It's kind of row of balance candles right now. What does it mean? Listen to the market. Market says, think in prices and think in the book map in buyers and sellers. The buyers and sellers actually say, you're fine. We are fine with that price. There is no need to do anything. So we have to wait. We set a worst case selling order in the case the price will continue. But if the price will go up, we are out and we don't lose money. That's the trick in trading. Yeah, not to have this kind of need, I missed some pips or something else. That's not a need. The job of a private trader is to follow perfectly the dice, not your own opinion, okay? So therefore, you have three options in trading to become successful. The first option is you are the big ship. Yeah, Suez Canal, if you're big enough, then you can influence the market. If not, then you have to work with other things. So, and my question of today is just a quick reminder. I want to know if you listen to me all the sessions. So the question of today is, fulfill the sentence. If you cannot work with guarantees, answer number one, you should have your own opinion. Answer number two, you have to work with probabilities. Or answer number three, you have to use indicators. So what's the right answer? Fulfill the sentence. If you cannot work with guarantees, you should have your own opinion. You have to work with probabilities. Or number three, you have to use indicators. What do you think? Maybe we have a poll. Otherwise, you can type it number 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. I'm really excited. What do you think? What's the right answer? Okay, I got a lot of 2, actually. I got probabilities, a lot of 2. So let's see, what do you think? I will go on here. So on my watch list today is Australian Japanese yen. So go on. I'm really excited. What do you think about the question? So the question of today is, if you cannot work with guarantees, first, you should have your own opinion. You have to work with probabilities, or you have to use indicators. So what do you think? 1, 2, or 3? So all of you says on YouTube as well, it's number 2. Oh, here comes the poll. Thank you, Anna. That's really lovely from you. So now you can push the button on YouTube. I see number 2. And here you can see you can push the button in the poll. So Australian Japanese yen. Actually, this is my last correction zone, as you know. And I prepared myself in the case that the price will go down. So actually, I realized that we have a high volume zone here on the left side. You can see there is traded a lot. Yeah, it's traded a lot, which means the price is not able to go up more and more. We have a couple of balanced candles in a row right now, which means the price is really, they are fighting about there in the book map, in the order book. So, but the trend is still valid. And now I must confess that I speculating, and you know, speculating, speculare, Latin word speculare, observing, not guessing and not gambling, just watching around, looking around, observing. This means speculare, yeah? As a speculator, which we are, means we are observers. Okay, most important things. And now I recognize that the trend is still valid. We were 100% correction. And now maybe this is a kind of worst case scenario. If the price will go down, then I'm in. If the price will go more up, then I can delete the order again. Yeah. Actually, this sentence became my mantra every time I sit down in front of the chart. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Really, you're welcome. If you cannot work with guarantees, and I will talk a couple of minutes today about that, because I make a little bit research about the FX Blue accounts you sent me. And maybe I spend a lot of time. So send me your FX Blue account and I can help you a little bit more. Not like my students in coaching, of course, but I will do my best. So I said here, you can see it in the chart. And if you want to know when I open the trade, and follow me on Twitter, because there with this hashtag morning briefing show or tag Admirals, then you can see, oh, by the way, day trader 70 is my name there. So British pound, New Zealand dollar, it's a lovely trend actually. And the price is going up. I'm waiting for a clear close above 38. Then the balance candle, maybe at the point of high, sorry, and then let's go down. Okay, on my watch list for today. This is not on my watch list, British pound, US dollar, but I want to show you that what we talked about the last days, that I'm expecting the price will reject it there. The price will remain there. So there's a big fight in the book map right now. And you see, I drew there my rectangle that we can see where is the current point of control. And the longer the price will remain there, the closer we get that the price, the point of control, switch up there. And I guess we will see it in maybe next 1, 2, 3 days. Let's watch it, okay? Let's check it. No trade there, no trade, just watching, okay? That you get a feeling what I'm talking about every day, that you get that feeling that we work with prices. I don't care about British pound. I don't care about US dollar. I'm not an institutional trader. I don't have that money that I can influence, that I have to know something about British pound or US dollar. I don't care about that. I'm a small private trader. Market doesn't know us. So we have to work with, what's the sentence? If you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. This is the only proper sentence. Yeah? Okay. So New Zealand dollar, not longer actually. And yeah, that's what's on my list for today. just in case, Australian dollar, Japanese yen, British pound, New Zealand dollar, maybe this afternoon. Follow me on Twitter and you will see it. And that's all. That's the only 2 points. And now here comes a very, very important education part. And I hope you will listen really, really carefully this morning. Okay. So, by the way, I picked up 2 from us. So first of all, and I just have a look not only on the losers in your FX Blue account, I have a look at the winners, because I want to know, first of all, did you stick to the rules? Yeah, that's the point. So first of all, who is it? I don't care, whatever. Just that you learn something. So my point is, if this guy stuck to the rules. So here we go. Yeah, there was a trend. You see, there was the trend. We had a deep correction. The better entry were there, but this entry is also fine because we had a balance candle with a high volume there, and there was the entry. So, and the price was deep, or actually is deep in the green zone. This is a kind of almost perfect entry about the place where we are. Okay, that's almost really perfect. I'm really proud that you make such an entry. So, but now the plan must also be valid. So I would sell half the position there, trail the stop into profit, and it's a free ride, anything, and let the market run. And I'm quite sure that we will reach the point of control in the next weeks. Okay, so this is a wonderful example. Maybe you can make a screenshot. This is a wonderful example of one of you who make this trade. I'm really proud of you. Really, really cool. So let's check another one. And this is also a winner. But here, unfortunately, I have to give you a cactus. So why? Let's check it. First of all, the where we are is really good because we are deep in the green zone. Point of control is far away. So the where is really good. But if you cannot work with guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. Guys, probabilities are based on a mathematical calculation. And this mathematical calculation is really, 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 really damn it clear. Rule number 1, you need a trend. Is it a trend? Yes or no? Yeah, it is a trend. That was the trend here on that side here. When the guy, there was the opening of the trade, by the way. So rule number 2, it should be a young trend. Is it a young trend? Yeah, of course. It is the first possible correction. And here we go. Rule number 3. Rule number 3 means you have to work, you have to wait. The correction has to run at least 38%. So check the chart. Were there a close above 38%? Yes or no? Type in the chat box, yes or no. Did we have there a close above 38%? Yes or no? Type in the chat box here. Is there a close above 38%? Yeah or no? What do you think? Is it a close? You must see that. Is it a close? Yes or no? Is there a correction deeper than 38%? No, it's not. So you break the rules. Or if you talk about the past, you broke the rules. And this is not an excuse that you have now a big winner. My mentor, I had a couple of those trades in my past. My mentor hit me in my fucking face. Sorry, hit me in my face about that. Because you're an idiot. You broke the rules. You cannot happy about that trade. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve this winner. Give it. And my mentor was really strictly to me. Because at the end of this trade, I must give him my money. Really, that was a big lesson. I did it 2 times, and every time the winner, the profit, I have to give it to my master. I did it 2 times. Then I never did it. I never did it again. Believe me, what was a big lesson for me? I don't deserve. You don't deserve this. And now here we go. I got an explanation from this lovely guy. And the explanation was this one. I will show you. So he sent me another one. He sent me a screenshot. And this guy got me this explanation and said, yeah, I use a couple of other indicators. And they all said the same about pivot point and this kind of Ishimoku, I guess, whatever it is, and any CCI indicator and so else. So I never blame someone, or I never judge it, because you know why? I got a kind of, how should I say, big memories. Because I want to show you when I started with trading, it's, I guess, 17 years ago with trading, I show you one of my first, damn it, trades, how my charts look like. You want to see it? So type in the chat box. You want to see one of my first charts? I guess 17 years ago. Yeah, you want to see it? What do you think? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Look at this one. That was one of my first, full of indicators, a lot of other, and tomorrow I show you another one. It's absolutely stupid. Yeah, you see, that was, I don't know, here, 2012. Now it's almost 10 years ago. Yeah. 12, 21, 22. Yeah, 9 years ago, 10 years ago. So, and I made such experience like you. So, what should we learn about that, guys? If you make a back test with all those indicators, then you can use it. If you have a dice for it, that you are really sure that your indicators give you an edge in trading, then you can use it. But if you didn't make a back test, there is no sense for indicators. Believe me. And I tested all of them. Believe me. Why, on which foundation or with which foundation do indicators work? With what they are working with? Do you know that? What's the foundation of every indicator? Exactly. Just only one basic: price. So every indicator is based on the price you can see on the right side of the chart. Every indicator is based on the past and will never show you the future. So why do people use indicators? I can tell you, deep knowledge, guys. It's a human point. You know, we have the big question mark on the right side of the chart, and we feel uncomfortable. We feel unsure. We love to remain in our comfort zone. And trading is so far away from our comfort zone because we cannot influence the right side. It's always this damn it question mark there. I don't know what happened right now. And people hate not to know what's happened. So therefore, in life, we can remain in our comfort zone. And if not, we are looking for kind of securities, how we can be safe, that we can feel comfortable in our comfort zone. And in trading, we like to do the same. How we can do that? Information. We need information. And this is a big trap. And we think indicators will give us this kind of security, this kind of safety. That's what we are looking for, safety, because we have the big question mark. That's the only sense. And indeed, if you go deep in your own humanity, you know it. Just a reminder, because you have it in your mind, and I remind you, because the only point why you use indicators is you're looking for more safeties. That's all. But there is no need. And they never give you a benefit. They never give you this edge in trading. There's only one point how you can have an edge in trading. And this is this one. That's the probabilities. It's a kind of protection. But stop using indicators. You don't need it. You need the price. You need the volume. Volume, both the market price indicator and the volume indicator shows you what's happened in the book map between buyers and sellers. It's not a need to use indicators. Heikin Ashi is just a trend indicator. It shows you in the candle what happens in the book map. But all the others is just kind of safety. And that's why you use indicators. I understand it because I spent a couple of years with using any and testing any kind of indicators until my mentor said this to me. You're looking for safeties, right? You want to feel comfortable. You want to feel sure, safe. And that's the reason why I use it. So my advice, don't do it. Stop it. You don't need it. Just watch the trend and follow the rules. And never, never, never break the rules. Never. The moment you break the rules, you plant literally really, really bad seeds. And next time you have a similar situation, the seed will ripen up and you will do exactly the same. And this is the circle of suffering. Believe it, that's a circle of suffering. You suffer again, you plant the same seed again, you suffer again, you plant the same seed again. You have to break the seed. You have to break this. You make a breakthrough through a circle of suffering. So don't find any excuses with indicators. It's just excuses. You're looking for safeties. That's all, guys. Okay? So that was my point for today. And in former times, you use RSI for divergence. Why now volume? I use MACD as well, just only for divergences. But this is just, I want to know about the price. If there are a difference between price and volume, therefore, that's all. But this is, you can do whatever you want. But this is kind of processing or how should I say, improving your own trading. Okay, guys, that was my topic for today. Thank you for listening. I hope you will join the next session as well. If you have people around you, they want to learn trading, invite that people to Admirals, because we want to build a huge community and lovely family to be the exception. And you know, it's not over until we win. Have courage and be kind, and more, may the force of the rules be with you. See you. Bye-bye.